Action.
I was like, you weren't counting. All right. Well, hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We are trying something a little different this year when it comes to kids camp. So that's going to be part of what our live is for today. Couple announcements though. So yesterday we did announce that the anniversary was live and ready to get signed up. With that being said, we have 8 spots available.
Holy smokes.
I think this is the quickest that we have ever signed up before, which is amazing. We're so excited that you guys are so excited. With that being said, though, I know a lot of people who have called and have been asking about our room block at the hotel. We have asked for an extension of our initial room block. We have not yet heard back that has been done. So those of you who are waiting, just be patient. And hopefully that gets resolved here shortly.
It's in the works.
It's in the works. Okay. Other than that, I would hope that the Bringing a Club recording has gone out. If not, it should be sent out here soon. We're just waiting for that to get saved. And then Con sold on Friday. So hopefully you join us for that. And then we do have Baby Lock Club next Wednesday. And then the week after that, we've got the Castle Rock show, and we will be closed for Memorial Day. So lots and lots and lots coming up. And I think we have FTCU in there somewhere too.
We do.
So, if you're part of that, I think that one will be scheduled as normal.
Yeah.
So, excuse me. Okay. So, excuse me. Kate and Patrick, when they were out at H&H, showed some giveaways that they were actually being handed while they were presenting all the new fun stuff from Kimberbell. So we do have the 2 items. There was the Star Spangled Beauty needle minder that was part of the giveaway, and a super cute little fat quarter bundle. And the deal was that if you shared the live video, you were put into a drawing, and so that winner for these items is going to be Miss Nancy McNally.
Yay, Nancy.
Okay, so you get these little cute little guys, and we'll put those in the back here in the Thornton store for you. And then I'm going to switch here with Amanda for a hot second because we have a cute little joke thingy for her. Okay. So the test is, how smart is your right foot?
I don't know.
So, while sitting in a chair, so great job, step 1, check. Lift your right foot off the floor and make clockwise circles. I guess I should zoom in on your foot. Now, while doing this, draw.
Wait, my clockwise or your clockwise?
Your clockwise.
Okay.
Yeah. While doing this, draw the number 6 in the air with your right hand.
Okay, hold on. Oh, it hurts.
I love it. So thank you so much to Liz for bringing that one to us. That was so funny.
I'm going to go home and practice.
It's all like, patting your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time. Okay, so I know we have announced a few times the kids camp projects. Once again, we have that sitting here for you. We've got a water bottle, a towel backpack, a mesh zipper pouch, and a bucket hat. Okay, so these are our 4 projects for our kids sewing camp for this year. And we thought that we would actually allow you folks to be able to do the project at home with your own kiddos, especially if you're not local. So we have created a bundle It has all the projects for all 4 projects. All products for all. Okay, I thought I said projects twice, so that's why I was like, wait, what? So, and this is going to be $45 for your bundle. And then as we do each project, so over the next month, we will, on live be able to do all 4 projects with you. And as each project is done, those instructions will be released. So today we are going to do the water bottle holder. And the instructions are up on our website for today. And let's get started.
All right.
All right. So we're going to start with our handle piece. We're going to, you have one long, nice piece, that's the width of the fabric. You're going to fold towards the center, fold the edges then towards that crease, and fold once more. And we're going to do 2 top stitches on each side, or a top stitch on each side all the way down.
All right.
Okay.
Hi, Miyoko. So are you starting on the folded side, or?
I want to start on the open side. Thank you. And I guess I should plug my foot in. That would be very, very helpful.
It would be helpful.
And
Voyager says, so fun. My inner kid is so excited.
And I guess you don't have to then sew with your little ones. I mean, if you personally feel like you have to have a water bottle holder, a bucket hat, a zipper pouch, and a towel backpack, then you go right on ahead. Whatever makes your little heart happy. And then we are sewing on a special machine.
Tell me
It's
more, tell me more.
so special, it's really wanting a new home.
Tell me more, tell me more.
So, with everybody, or a lot of people who just bought our Radiance, the new Radiance machine, we have a lot of previously loved machines out there here in the store. And so this is the Altair 2. It is a combination machine. You get a 9.5 by 14 embroidery hoop as its largest hoop. And this one specifically has about 1 million stitches, which is virtually brand new. And we have it priced at $55.49. So, wow. Which is amazing because it's close and brand new to like 9,000. So I think somewhere around there. Okay, so we're going to top stitch both sides all the way down.
Kathy Baisley in San Antonio said it's 105 degrees
oh,
today.
Goodness gracious.
Kathy, that's where I think you should just come here.
It's cooled down a little bit today, but it's muggy.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it's just
but it's not 105.
That is very true. In San Antonio, so that's humid heat too. I don't like humid heat. I can deal with like dry, but I don't like humid heat. And then I do have the same color in the top as I do in my bobbin for this as well.
Yeah, but Kathy, it's not snow or cold here right now. It's just comfortable for you.
Ooh.
Barb is in Florida. She says that it's 86 degrees there.
Wow. That's not too bad. All right, I'm going to go down the other side.
Yes, Lori, we will be doing that.
Okay, now that this has been top stitched, we're just going to set this aside for now. Okay, so now we have a piece that is our lining fabric and a piece that is our outside fabric. And on that outside fabric piece, we have a piece of, I think this, she said this was ultra soft. If you don't have ultra soft, you're going to want something like
Single-sided fusible.
just a light single-sided fusible. So I'm going to go up.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Easily heavy.
Yes, exactly. We're going to go and press this on really quick because I thought I had actually done that, which apparently I didn't.
All right, so today's project is a segment out of the kids' summer camp. It is this water bottle holder that you've seen before you. So Cindy had just completed the prep work for getting the strap ready, which was taking your fabric, pressing it in towards the center, folding it in the middle, and then folding your invite pin. And then you're going to do a top stitch on both sides of the strip, and then you're going to set it off to the side. Then she has a lining piece and a main fabric piece, which is this blueprint here. And this is going to have a piece of ultra soft or a lighter version of a single-sided fusible, so nothing too heavy.
Okay, and that whatever fusible fleece that you do have, you do want to make sure it is 1/4 of an inch smaller on all 4 sides so that it's not too bulky in your seam. Okay, so we are going to put our main fabric piece right sides together, and we are going to stitch down the 2 long sides at 1/4 of an inch. So, quilting, stitch 2.
Can you hear me better now? Hey, girls.
All right, we're going to turn this around. We're going to go down the other long side.
Tammy, is it better?
I couldn't hear you.
So it's a reminder to not put it on your glasses.
All right, we're going to set this aside, and we're going to do the same thing for our lining. We're going to fold that right sides together and stitch down the 2 long sides, but in this piece on one side, we're going to leave an opening.
They say that you sound staticky, and I sound like I'm in a tunnel.
My mic works.
Yes, Susan, the information for the sizing will be online. They almost heal. Find out what works best, and so far it's
All right, so this other side here, I am going to make sure I leave an opening. I'm going to reinforce right here. Trim, skip a few, start again. Alrighty, so now we have inside and outside. I'm going to grab a pen and a ruler real quick. And we're going to box our corners. So, from the folded edge of each piece, we're going to measure up 1.25 inches, but we're going to measure 1.25 inches in, but not from the raw edge. We're going to do it from our stitch line. So 1.25, 1.25. Do that over here too. Okay, we're going to do the same thing to our lining piece as well.
You've added it, everything, right? You've added it, I just answered it.
Okay. Then, let me refer to my instructions just to double check. Skizzers.
So you could treat either or as your main fabric. Not that the this print is masculine at all, but you could have that be the outside.
Okay. So with that, I've made my little triangle, and now I'm just going to extend this piece all the way across. And I made sure that on the fold, that my seam lines up right there.
But if you have a laser,
That is very true.
you just put on your laser and visual.
I just have it. Okay, and we're going to do that for all of our corners. Well, I marked one. I'm going to laser the other ones.
Oh, great idea. I love the way your brain works.
So if you don't have this, then you would want to mark them all. And then we are not going to trim. And you're going to want to do this for your lining fabric and your main fabric. Okay, so there's our lining.
I'll see what we've done. Okay.
All right, last corner here. And once again, we're not going to trim our triangles off. This is just going to give us a little bit more stability in the bottom of our water bottle holder. Okay. And then on the lining piece, you can actually turn this one right side out. Okay, so we've got that, we've got that. Now our handle, you're going to determine what length you want this guy at. I'm going to leave it at its longest length because it is just one width of fabric here. So with that being said, you're going to stick your handle inside the lining part first. Nope. Yeah. Because this is going to go, yeah, you're right. Okay, inside the main part. Make sure you don't lose your ends. And these are going to, you're going to want to make sure they're not twisted. So inside our main fabric, and each end is going to be kind of centered in our side seam here. So I'm going to extend this so I don't get my selvage in my seam. So I'm going to extend this just a little bit over. And then you're going to do the same thing on this. Then we're going to stick our lining inside, and then I'm going to clip everything together. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to temporarily clip these in place so I don't lose them inside. Okay. Stick this guy in here. Don't really have to worry too much. Well, I guess we kind of do. About the seams matching up. Okay. I'm actually going to double clip this guy. Really make sure he doesn't move around. Okay, and then center this one. And align seams. Okay, and double clip here. Okay, and we are going to stitch all the way around. Okay, try pulling this off and seeing if it's big enough for. Thank you. Ooh, tight squeeze.
It might be perfect.
Perfect. Okay. Still want to make sure our raw edges for our lining and outside are all lined up. And then we're going to go all the way around. It is a very snug fit.
And why are you not trimming these little corners here?
Because it gives us a little bit more stability in the bag for it to stand up.
On the tushy of the bag?
Yep. On the bag butt.
On the bag butt.
Okay, we're gonna unclip.
Brazilian bag lift. I don't know.
Okay. This one, it's gonna just be a little on the crooked side. I can feel it moving. Okay. Continue. Kind of glad I didn't put more clips in there. I wouldn't have been able to fit it around.
Hi, Nancy.
Okay. Quick and easy. Then we'll turn through our opening, which per usual of me, I left a little small.
Less you have to close.
We'll look at it that way, absolutely.
Betty Losa. Do you want to know a secret? Every time I see your name, I think of Hermione.
Totally. All right. Make sure everything is kind of poked out in our little corners here. On both pieces. Okay, we're going to close up our opening, which I'm just going to do a quick little top stitch here. Wrong button. Okay, then we can stuff our lining into the main bag fabric. And then you probably want to press the creases here.
Good top stitch, too.
And then we're going to top stitch. Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yep, see, there it is. There's the top stitch.
Okay. But if you press it, then they kind of stay in place. And they don't roll back up.
How many spots do we have for the anniversary event?
We had 8 at the beginning of live.
8. 7 now. And that. Hi, Karen.
Make sure your handles are out of the way. You don't stitch those down. And there you go. And voila, you've got a water bottle holder. Very nice.
I want to put colored pencils in it.
Colored pencils? At that point, then I want to make it like a drawstring. Yeah. You know, so then they don't escape. Escape. Exactly. All right, you guys. Well, thanks so much. Again, let us know if you want the bundle, because it has all the stuff that you need except for your thread.
Yeah, and we'll show you the projects again real quick.
Yeah.
So the water bottle holder that Cindy made today, a towel backpack,
Very nice. And I think you like unravel it and your towel's like in there.
It's cool.
Yeah. Great for pool parties.
Yeah.
And we've got the bucket hat. I'm not Patrick or you. Yes. I have a clip in my hair, so it's not gonna like go on.
You tried.
And
I'm happy with that.
It's kiddo sized. And then
Doesn't fit your big brain.
you have the mesh zipper pouch. I think I'm almost most excited about this project.
Right.
I don't know. I love it. It's super simple, but super like,
I want to wash it.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Because it's mesh.
I'm going to put Miko's dirty socks in there and then wash them inside the bag. I don't understand why my brain does the things it does, okay? But that's just, I just trust that I'm able to communicate these things and you guys will still love me.
We sure do. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
I think Paula's got it tomorrow.
Bye, guys.